Today, let's speak about the beauty of polarity in relationships and how it could be one of the greatest kept secrets as an evolving species. Welcome into Yoni's world.
Step into Yoni World, a sacred vibe. Wisdom and stories that energize, healing, revealing the truth we seek. Yoni World Talk Show, unique each peak.
The beauty of polarity in relationship, the profound dances of opposites that fuel our growth and deepens our connection. Imagine, if you will, that relationships are like the interplay between the north and south poles of magnet. In this dance, each partner represents an essential force, distinct yet drawn together by an invisible, powerful current. It is this very contrast, this polarity, that ignites passion, fosters understanding, and drives evolution. Before we get any further, let's first break down the word polarity. What does it even mean? Now, as I was doing my research, polarity refers to the presence of two opposites or contrasting forces, principles, or tendencies. In various contexts, it actually describes the way that elements or phenomena exhibits duality, such as positive and negative charges in electricity, or opposing ideas, emotions, or perspectives in discussions. So, polarity often highlights balance, tension, or interaction between opposing sides. Now, let's get a little deeper and look at the root of this word. Now, the etymology of polarity, the word polarity originates from the late Latin term polaritas, which is derived from polis, meaning pole, and polis itself traces back to the Greek word like polos, which means axis or pivot. This often is used to the reference of the pole of the earth. Thus, polarity evolved to describe the state of having opposite or contrasting characteristics, like the pole of a magnet or opposing forces. Now, I bet you're questioning, like, poles of magnet? Please elaborate. Like, are you saying that these are the balancing forces? I am. Yes, these are the balance. These magnets represents opposing forces that typically called the north and south pole. That means that these poles are not only opposite, but they're also complementary as they generate this magnetic field through their interaction. So when two magnets are brought together, aka the opposite poles that attract, which is the north or the south, while the similar poles that repels, the north to north or the south to south, this interaction is often seen as a balancing force because the magnet polarity creates this field that seeks equilibrium. So, in this sense, polarity can represent balance or tension between opposing forces, similar to how magnet seeks to connect through attraction between their opposite poles. This duality of forces keeps the system balanced, creating stability in the magnetic field. So, what does this mean in the human experience, though? How does this apply? So, in our human experience, we often seek sameness for comfort, but it is in our difference that true expansion occurs. Masculine and feminine energy, though not confined to gender, embodies this primary example of this polarity. One partner may lean towards stability and structure, which more is the masculine essence, while the other embodies creativity and flow, which is more of the feminine, right? Then together, these opposing forces do not merely coexist, but they actually elevate one another, bringing balance to the dynamic. Much like a magnetic pole maintaining this equilibrium in the field, right? So, as a evolving species, we must recognize that polarity is not conflict, but complementary, right? Isn't that so cool? Now, the tension created by our differences, when embraced with awareness, becomes like a catalyst for greater intimacy, wisdom, and societal progress, which means each side offers the other what it lacks. Stability is infused with creativity, and fluidity is anchored by certainty. This exchange is a sacred alchemy, a hidden power that, if cultivated, could be one of our most precious evolutionary secrets. Now, for in relationship, polarity reminds us that we are not meant to remain static, but to evolve, both individually and collectively. It is this push and pull, this dance of opposing energies that propels us forward. Each step, a movement towards unity and diversity. And in this dance, we actually glimpse the divine, for it is through polarity that we learn the art of true balance and transformation. In my own personal experience, I used to find myself hesitant when I attracted men who embodied the opposite of my polarity. There was a deep pull and undeniable attraction, but with it came fear. Fear of me stepping into the unknown, fear of what I couldn't control or predict. I would stand at the edge of this magnetic field, sensing the power of the energy between us, yet unsure of what lays on the other side. I didn't realize at first that this tension, this polarity, was exactly what I needed. It felt safer to stay within what I knew, which was my own essence, my own familiar way of being. But as I began to comprehend myself more deeply, explore my own nature in the direction of my evolution, I truly started to see these polarities differently. They weren't here to challenge or destabilize me. They were actually here to free me. These men, so different from me, were mirrors showing me where I needed to grow, where I can actually deepen my understanding of love. Those very qualities I once resisted became the quality that opened me, softened me, and expanded me. I truly realized that it wasn't about resisting the unknown, but actually about embracing it. It was through this polarity that I could fully evolve, allowing love to move through me in ways that I hadn't thought was possible. And what I once feared, I now see as a gift, a chance to experience love, not just as comfort, but actually as an expansion. Instead of being afraid of these magnetic pulls, I embrace them. I understand that this dance of opposite is the key to my growth. And through it, I can love more deeply than I've ever imagined. The unthinkable, the unfamiliar is exactly where freedom truly lives. Oh, feel beautiful inside and out with herbal maintenance. Now, in the past, these moments used to have me in like deep thoughts, right? I would ask myself certain questions like, how can I truly redefine fear in relationship? Like, is it possible that the fear that we feel when drawn to someone of opposing polarity is not a warning, but truly it may be an invitation to transcend our limitation, right? And step into this deeper love and self awareness. And what if the unknown is where true intimacy lies? Mm. Can embracing the discomfort of polarity truly lead us to the deepest level of connection? Not just with others, but actually with ourselves. And is the balance between masculine and feminine energy within us a key to attraction, fulfilling like relationships? How can we truly harmonize these forces internally before seeking them externally in our partners? And how might embracing polarity in relationship truly shift our collective evolution as species? If we are all to learn and see opposing energy as like these complementary rather than conflicting, could this actually change the way that we approach not only love, but also societal and global interaction? Which added to my thoughts of questioning, like, in what ways have past relationships which challenged us due to polarity been misunderstood as incompatibility? Could those very dynamic, if embraced with awareness, have led to profound transformation or deeper understanding? And how does this tension created by polarity fuel our passion and personal growth? Oh, I'm coming with the questions today. Y'all better be taking notes. Like, what if the friction we often resist is actually the spark that ignites lasting love and evolution? What is it about this unknown in relationships that often scares us? Could it be that our fear of losing control is actually preventing us from experiencing the fullness of love's potential? Mm. can I get a and trust me, I really hope you guys are taking notes. But in the end, like, polarity in relationship is not something to fear, but it's a profound opportunity to evolve. It is through these dances, these opposites, that we are stretched, shaped, and redefined in the fullest expression of who we are meant to be. When we embrace the tension between contrasting forces, we tap into a wellspring of growth, passion, and intimacy that goes far beyond surface level connection. The beauty of polarity lies in its ability to draw out our untapped potential. It invites us to let go of control and open our hearts to deeper love. And by investing in this dynamic, we truly free ourselves from the limits of comfort and step boldly into the realm of the unthinkable, where true transformation and boundless love reside. So please embrace this unknown. Trust this magnetism of opposites, and you will find that where you feared was not a threat, but truly a key to your liberation and evolution. I thank you so much for tuning in and exploring the beauty of polarity and relationship with me. I hope this conversation has sparked new insights and inspired you to embrace the power of opposites in your own life. Be sure to join me for my next lecture, where I love to dive into deeper conversation into our journey of personal evolution and meaningful connection. In the meantime, for those seeking plant-based health solution, visit herbalmaintenance.com, your trusted source for natural wellness. If you're ready to take your fitness to the next level, don't miss out on this muscle boosting formula, which is actually unisex. It's designed to enhance strength and support healthy muscle growth for both men and women. Yes, we were thinking about you, divine, feminine, and masculine. So embrace your best self, both inside and out. I thank you for staying tuned, and I look forward to having you in our next empowering session. With that being said, it is your Yoni Gatekeeper. Be well.
Are you ready to take your health to the next level? At Herbal Maintenance, we believe health is wealth, and it all starts with nature's finest herb. From immune support to energy boosters, our herbal formulas are carefully crafted to support your well-being naturally and effectively. Join the 1,000 who trust Herbal Maintenance for their holistic health needs and feel the difference with every dose. Shop now at herbalmaintenance.com and start your journey to a better health today. Herbal Maintenance, health is wealth.